Welcome back. It's BroLeague time. Booty Bandits versus Aute. I'm Bussin' Parm, joined
Uh,
by a great guy named Mythic.
Hello.
And Observer tonight is Dynamite. And you know what? I think this game is going to be quite dynamite.
It's gonna be explosive, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a TNT. Anyways,
For
let's
team,
look at the rosters. Mythic?
yeah, for team one, we have got Booty Bandits. We have Corsinator. We have Mac Truck. We have Yummy. We have Ossider, if that's how you say the name right, and Cody Bears. We've got a lot of people who have been in previous seasons looking to make a name today for themselves. I
Just
like this team. This is one of my favorite picture, logos for a team. I've always loved it.
just a note, Cody Bears is being subbed today by Ninetales. So,
And then for the team two roster, we have. And how do you pronounce this? You did it perfectly, Parm. How do you say it?
Aute.
Eos Ate. We have Tigers, we have Ranger, we have Dr. T Thunder, we have Wago Doggo, and we have Banana.
Yeah, Aosate does also have a sub tonight, and that is Messi in place of Wago Dago. Eos Ate was the first place team in their division, so they're definitely the favorites just by that manner. But this is the winners bracket. Both teams do have a chance to fall back if they struggle today. Obviously, they don't want that. They want as easy of a time to the BroLeague finals as possible. But
Absolutely, just a clean shot through.
Yep. Now let's look at the maps. Let's see the map bans. I would say pretty standard for like what gets banned first. You know, Boulder, Bank, Sky Theme are all in like the bottom half of popularity, generally speaking, for a lot of teams. If not all of them, but like, you know, at least a couple of them. And we're seeing Cafe and Villa for our two maps today. With Eos will be attacking first, actually on all three maps with Clubhouse as a decider. Cafe, I was talking about it a little bit in the pre-stream or before the stream started. Cafe was what I thought Booty Bandits would pick. They picked it their last game, and they've played it twice during the regular season. They just love Cafe.
Yeah, I mean, when you got familiar with a map, it makes sense to try to get it as many times as you can. In a major like this, you want to get every advantage that you can.
Yeah, I cannot remember for sure. I believe Aosate did play Villa once, and they did win. So, either way, Villa is a pretty standard, safe map. It's not too one-sided in either capacity.
Right.
Like club. Everybody loves club, so that'll be a good map 3 if we get to it. Just depends on what happens this first map and the second map.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to get this show on the road. This is the final game of this first round of playoffs.
It's been intense so far. It's been some back-to-back, I mean, crazy games, lots of kills, everybody trying to do their best for this major.
Yeah, as we're seeing the operator bans, I'm just gonna be honest, Dokubi's getting banned.
It's happened so many games.
She's just not loved. Oh, Jackal's first ban, but I still wouldn't be surprised if Dokubi's banned here. Maybe a knock, but at this point in the game, it's pretty much always about banning the more obnoxious operators than anything on attack, and we'll see the Dokubi gone.
There she is.
Defense, it's going to be a competition between Solace, Fenrir, a Zombie, and Valk. Maybe a Mira, but the last 3 Defender ops introduced in this game all incredibly strong. Too strong, in my opinion. And we will see a Zombie for the first Defender ban. Not surprised, she's really obnoxious to deal with on that top floor.
I wonder if they'll do the same and get rid of Fenrir. We've seen that he's extremely powerful, not only in what we've seen so far in the Bro League, but just generally. I mean, if you play ranked at all, she is, or he, sorry, is powerful.
And Fenrir is no more.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Fenrir until I booted up the first like ranked game of the season and was like, oh, this is actually obnoxious. I hate it.
And then every game after that, Fenrir's there.
Yep.
Or banned.
Yeah. So we do have Valkyrie, Mira, and Solace all up on the board for both sides on the defense. So it'll be a fight for the life for everybody involved. We are seeing the top floor being defended first. Uh, pretty standard. Some teams like Bar, some teams like Kitchen more. And we have a crash.
Excellent start.
This
oh, it didn't
going
seem
to
to
be a
pause.
rehost.
Yep.
Pain. You hate to see it.
First 5 seconds to the game, and we're rehosting, baby. Welcome to BroLeague.
This is giving me flashbacks. Starting to get shakes. All right. Well, we'll take a little bit of a pause as we get everyone back in the lobby. taps in.
The revival begins.
They declined the sub, but I think if you have to jump in later, feel free. Oh, really? Are we still up? Hey!
We've been invaded by Hobbs.
Oh god. Yeah, surprise, bitch.
Yeah. As we go back into this round 1
Bye.
on bar
Yeah.
by Hobbs. Oh, one more time of feeling, as Blink-182 once said. Bet no one can.
Oh
figure out
god,
which
Course isn't
Blink-182
picking a
song that is.
character.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I heard the noise.
I heard the sound.
Oh no. Yep.
Yeah, Corsinator. More like Cursinator, as he
I
can't
know,
even make
my
it into the
God.
goddamn lobby. Jesus. What do we do? What do we do, guys? Pain. That's all we're filming out.
Not a team rehost, yep.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we call here a technicality. All right. Well, hopefully, Course can get back in here and stay for more than 30 seconds. We're definitely struggling with people and their endurance. No shaming involved. But yeah. All right, Mythic. What do you think is gonna happen this first round when we finally play it?
I don't know. I mean, we'll see how long it takes to even get to the first round. I imagine people are gonna feel a little bit frazzled. I imagine there might be some confusion. People running around trying to stay in it. I think it'll be, the way I feel about this map is it really comes down to whether or not people are familiar with the positions that they're playing. So if you have a really good pixel player and they're playing top floor, then that's a really difficult thing to clear out. They're bringing that Jaeger, they're bringing that Frost who's going to have a shield, they're bringing the Valk who's probably going to have a cam in there, and they can also C4 from below. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you have to clear before you can take any ground on this top floor objective. I think if the defenders know their roles and the objectives that they're playing, then I think it's really easy to transition this into a defender's win. However, you do have some really big heavy hitters on, is it Aute?
Yep, Aosate.
So, I mean, at the same time, you have these guys who can play make really well and who can make things happen even when things look dire. So it really could go either way, I think. I think it's going to be a tight round.
Yeah. I will mention, in the top spotlight a couple players. Mr. Dr. Thunder, who's the DR. It's very misleading. You think it stands for Doctor, it actually stands for Drizzle.
Drizzle T Thunder, sick.
Yeah, because he likes to drizzle on his enemies, like a nice little caramel syrup.
Nice.
Or syrup. I don't know the pronunciation. I'm not a smart guy.
He's keeping it
But
sweet.
he's felt very confident. I know. Before I was talking to him a little bit before the game. He's got the energy.
Some pre-game interviews.
Yeah. Ranger, I feel like every time I've watched him play this season, I think the only attacker he has unlocked is IQ. I don't know. I would be curious what would happen if IQ was banned, because I feel like I've only seen him use the commando. Maybe he would just play Grim instead. Grim also has the 5.52 commando.
I'm
But that's
so
just some of
unfamiliar with that character.
What's up?
I'm so unfamiliar with the character Grim. I honestly don't even think I remember the the utility that they have. Are they the one that has the walls?
They're the bees.
They're the bees. The bees.
Yeah.
The one with the walls, not real walls, but fake walls, is who
The
on the
zombie?
attacking side? No. The you can run through them, but they're green. They're green, they're smoky, they're like Viper.
Oh, Sense. Okay.
Sense. That's who it is.
I was confused by walls. Like, are you okay?
I'm so out of the whole rainbow dynamic.
Yeah, you're definitely out of it, buddy.
Yeah.
Spotlighting a couple other players, Mack Truck has been pretty crazy during the regular season. He had two weekly MVPs throughout the season for his division, so he's definitely the top player to look out for. He can make or break his team just by his performance,
Right.
and he has had some good carrying performances. Tigers being the inverse on the other team, so those are the two juggernauts, so to say,
Right.
to fight amongst each other. And obviously, there's going to be there's 5 people on each team. There's a lot of chances for other players to step up or to step down, but maybe we'll see eventually if this game ever happens. Corsander is verifying his game files, so hopefully that's done soon. It's also possible this timer resumes and starts automatically because it's usually like a 10-minute thing.
Yeah.
Before it unpauses. I've had it happen before in various league games and scrims in the past because people are, well, they're trolling more or less. Good times though.
Flam saying attacker fake green walls. Bro, I don't know these characters anymore.
Yeah. Falami Salami, you need to cook Mythic for that one. That's for sure.
Yeah. They're blue? What? I think they're green.
They're like a bluish green. Oh no, is this gonna be like the new dress thing from like 100 years ago?
Oh god, what was it? Like gold or
It was like
black?
gold and blue or something. I don't know. I
So
ugh,
ridiculous.
I hate everything. That happened when I was in high school. That's how long
Mm-hmm.
ago it was. And I'm like 70 years old.
Feels like
Counting.
it sometimes.
Yeah. These old bones, they're crackling. You know Rice Krispie treats, right?
Of
Snap, crackle,
course.
pop.
Yeah.
Those are my bones.
Groaning every time you sit up.
Yeah. So what kind of music do you like, Mythic?
You know, recently I've been getting into this really like strange category of music that isn't very common, but it's like not like theater music, but I would think of like kind of like musicals music, but
Okay. Like Broadway
like
stuff.
yeah, like Broadway stuff. And so I've been listening to I just recently watched all 3 movies with my girlfriend of the How to Train Your Dragon movies. Great movies. If anybody hasn't seen them, you should watch them. They're incredible. And they have the most like soothing uh sound whatever it's called.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, soundtracks. It's incredible. I love the music from those movies.
Can we
But yeah,
take
so I've
some
been
time to analyze the flex that Mythic just made, mentioning his girlfriend?
I know Siege player that has a girlfriend.
SMH.
What?
He's lying. He's lying.
Has to be. There's no
He didn't
way.
watch How to Train a Dragon.
No.
He was watching Puff the Magic Dragon all along.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
say, still no word seemingly on Corsair. You know, we're
I
just gonna have to
know.
believe on him.
Yeah. Well, I
Unfortunately,
think
my belief is waning.
Yeah. I mean, the more time that ticks, you worry if that timer's gonna give out.
Yeah. Eventually, the hourglass of sand is gonna do something. It's gonna fall. That's what sand does. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. I hate it.
It's coarse and it gets everywhere. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a
Annie.
Star Wars reference.
Yep.
I haven't seen the movies. I've never seen any of those movies. The
Uh,
closest to Star Wars I've gotten is The Mandalorian.
okay. I thought you were gonna say the Family Guy Star Wars parody.
No, but I do know that.
Well, Star Wars, I don't know if it's worth it at this point. It's kind of a 50-50 on whether something's good or bad
Uh-huh.
within Star Wars as a whole. I'd say generally speaking, like the games are the most consistent medium.
Oh, really? Wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Either a join back noise
He
or
returned.
or
He's returned.
he's back.
It's start time.
We have a chance. He
Oh
picked
my
the
God.
character.
I gotta get. I'm getting a sip of the Baja Blast right now. All right, everyone's doing their pirate chants with the R is in the chat.
Oh,
We're about to see it.
there's a
That's
chance.
hell yeah. Gonna get my bonus channel points, my plus 50.
I know. I just grabbed them too.
Yep. We
Defenders, protect your bombs from
got another guest back here hiding. Hobbs is back. Everyone say hi, Hobbs, in the chat.
A reinfiltration, if you may.
Yeah.
I just looked to see if the stream has started. You wrap me out like this.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're a fan favorite. You're like a.
That's the nice thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh my God, the timing.
Yeah, who's the name of the WWE guy?
5 seconds left before
That's
Hogan?
his name. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna wine drunk, so I'm gonna leave. Bye.
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 Hobbs. Nice of you to join us again. I would just say Hobbs is like the WWE guy in terms of his personality within the sport. He's no Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell, that would be an insult. There's nothing but positives with Hobbs. And I'm not saying that just because he was here 15 seconds ago. Anyways, first attack. Fernando's Twitch from Nate shot on the bottom floor. Does get the bottom white cam. Maybe they plan on going for a little bit of lurk, but Corsair is freaking around on that first floor. But seems to be focused on just taking piano, taking red. They are going to have to deal with the mirror window, and they're going to have to deal with without cams, probably, and the potential C4 or 2 from below.
And now they have vision blockers, a new thing added to Siege, which, well, maybe not that new, but new to me. Oh!
Fernando will get the opening pick of this match onto Oscar. That's about gone. That's one of 2 C4s off the board. The other C4 probably not going to be below, probably playing on the Mira in cocktail.
Right.
We see Frost playing the bathroom mirror, going to be contesting any piano player push. But the red wall is open. And plenty of utility on the board for the attack to continue. No nades, though, you would think. Corsair will sneak out. Fernanda unable to keep that timing base on that rotate.
They're making sure this execute is going to be well developed. They're spending a lot of time, but it may serve them well.
Yeah, minute 15 left of the round, and though they have the opening pick, they haven't taken much map control. Or really any. I don't think anyone's in building on the attacker side.
I don't think they've entered yet. You may see a quick push here, and they do start to drop.
Yeah, Fernanda is entering. He is going to have to fight this Pixel and the Mira. I would, if I were them, I would be trying to get an ace charge in there to just dispatch that Mira window so the Frost has to either rotate or get aggressive. 35 seconds, and still not much has changed in the last 40 seconds. There is pressure from the East repel windows. They might just have to go, go, go. There isn't a smoke on the board, but there is still one C4 that can cause issues for the attack. They're going to go play. The Mack Truck is going to throw the C4. It does get a double. That's for Nana and Tigers down for the count. Dr. Thunder will be taken out by Corsinator. That is now a C4. Case drop.
They're trying to force something to happen, but it's a 4 versus 1. Ranger shooting at everybody he can possibly see, but taken out from the side by Ninetales. I mean, you know, it seemed like they spent so much time getting that set up that when it actually came down to it, they weren't in the building soon enough to actually make use of what they did.
Yeah, they got an opening pick, and that was nice and all, but they just didn't move. It was just a bit too passive on the side of Aute there.
Right.
we're gonna be seeing Kitchen now. Already seeing. Oh, no, Solace gonna go back to Warden, but we are seeing the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's gonna be a mainstay on this map. I'm surprised not seeing the Solace, but just depends on what they're wanting to do. Maybe they want 2 shields between the Frost and the Warden.
Attackers need to locate
But
and
we'll have to
defuse
see.
bombs.
Indeed, we will. And we are seeing Tiger switch from that ace. In fact, they don't have any primary heart breach. They probably do have some heart breach gadgets over on the side of Zero. But Tiger switching to Fuse, he's going to make sure he's going to blow up everybody that's in Kitchen.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Fuse might be carrying some, just for and this seems to be more of a vertical focused take.
Right.
So, just fusing the Kate off, maybe hard bridging. But maybe the Fuse will have soft breach and the Zero will have hard breach because they do not have any potential soft breach. Well, I guess they have
Goodness.
Thatcher and IQ that might have. I'm confused on what Oscar is doing right now, but he's throwing stuff. Just
I
sometimes
think
not
he
the
was
stuff he wants.
trying to bounce the black eye down onto the actual rail instead of it being on the wall, maybe?
Attackers recover the diffuser.
Yeah. Could be that what they're up to, but we are seeing there is a roam top floor, just Oscar up there for now.
Oscar shooting back a smile. Gotta love it.
Dropping into AR. Cover me.
Or rather, there's at least 2 people not on the first floor on the side of Booty Bandits, so they are going to have to take some fights. Otherwise, this will be a long round with a bit of a SSG rush.
And we just saw the attackers kind of stall out when they were doing that top floor breakdown before, and last round, Sight was on the top floor and they still didn't have enough time. Now Sight's going to be on the bottom floor. If they don't clear out these top 2 floors quickly, they're going to not have a lot of time to do what they need to do.
Lost Gemini signal.
I do need a comment, because I mentioned this before the game, that Ranger's actually not playing IQ this round.
Right.
So he does have other attackers unlocked. There's just
You wouldn't have noticed until now.
Yeah. I noticed, wait a minute. I saw the IQ on the board. It was messing. They are putting pressure on the people roaming around train. At least fusing them out. Forsaker might get cut off by the banana. He is going to go elsewhere, and it might be Ranger's chance to take the fight from Heldor. He's going to hide on the street door. He's forced going to take the fight, take down Ranger as Messi dies elsewhere to Mac Truck. And they're down 2 bodies with a minute left on the round. Still have some soft breach. Oscar's might be able to get the pick on the Thatcher. Tags him a little bit, but it's going to fall back. Tigers helps a little bit with the damage. And knocks out Forsaker. That was one of the offside. Only 45 seconds left in the first round.
However, Tigers is forcing the defenders off the site using those fuse charges and making some pulls from above, force them out of sight, make sure they can get a good angle on them.
Yeah, 30 seconds left, but it seems they're going to have to just single file walk into sight.
Yeah, with that much time, they don't have many options, but Tigers decides that killing the guy is more than enough.
Yeah, the man count is even now, but 15 seconds, they have to get the plant down. Just depends on who's going to win these gunfights. Then the Legion's revealed. Oscar will take out Thunder, and then also the Tigers. 2 seconds left. This seems to be unwinnable, and it is unwinnable. Oscar finishing the round with 3 kills. Back to back to back.
Booty Bandits, so patient. It's so effective for them right now.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now that's hurting Aute is just they need to amp up the speed a little bit. They need a Mountain Dew. I could give them one, but I don't know how effective splitting one 20-ounce Mountain Dew amongst 5 people is. That's 4 ounces.
Probably not too effective.
That's like a shot of Mountain Dew right there, a person.
I mean, it was so interesting. We saw that round. There was the 2 entry kills for the defenders. They got the Zero and they got the
Defenders,
Iana.
protect your bombs
And then the moment Course died, everybody ran back to site. Legion, we saw Valk running back to site. Nobody wanted to be out there anymore. They knew there's like 45 seconds remaining. All we got to do is waste time and we'll win this round. And they did.
Yeah, it's good stuff on the side of Booty Bandits for that round, for sure. We are seeing reading for the final site in the rotation, which I'm a big fan of reading. I think I like playing reading the most of the sites on this map, but it is not very popular. It is a bit tough to like fully set up. Everyone has to know very specifically what to
5 seconds to go.
reinforce and whatnot, which the defense seems to have only used 2 reinforcements so far, so maybe they don't even go for sure all of that.
Yeah, we still have 8. I'm not sure what the strategy is there, but at least they got top red, I suppose.
Yeah, they could do some reinforce tricks. So how effective that would be, I don't know.
Oh. They didn't get top red. What they got instead was that wall towards hell. Or,
Yeah.
I guess towards pillar.
Yeah, they got the ring wall, they're reinforcing the pallets walls. So a little bit slow on the setup. Seems to be opening the hatches. Ranger's gonna tag Smoke a little bit. A lot of people have been top if Smoke gets a little too aggro. It looks like he's wanting to fight.
Both of them at a standoff. Neither of them really wants to fully aggress. Both of them are taking their time.
Smoke will just go back in and hide. Probably the right decision. Don't want to lose that utility this early in the round.
Right.
As the rest of the attack focuses on taking Piano. Rangers just putting the pressure below, making sure they can't as easily C4. They only have 2 on the board. Who knows if there's a C4 there? Of course, they're just ready for someone on that window. He will be droned by said person on the window. And zero cam deployed, and just like that, zero cam gone as well, as Banana smacks the castle barricade.
You know, I always have PTSD of smacking those because I swear every time I choose to do it, I get C4'd. It's so scary.
Yeah. Speaking of scary, Messi just hits a pair of campaign traps. Was knocked down to 1 HP. As Thunder hits another. So 3 for 3 on campaign traps as far as we know so far. Banana takes some damage from, I believe, the SMG-11. But middle left, everyone's still alive in the round. Castle will get a pick before being traded by the Onslaught from Tigers and Thunder. 45 seconds. And even ban Cal. They have intel. They might be able to get a C4. Tigers gets another pick. Ranger gets a pick. They have a 2-man advantage. Oscar's going to go for the C4. Tigers will run away, avoid that narrowly. But 33 seconds, Backmark is flanking up. He's going to take out Banana. He's going to look for more. Takes out the Ace as well. Still hiding upstairs. Gonna waste time. Tigers need to recognize it. Oh, Ranger fell down the hatch too. He's gonna have to sprint up white to catch up. Backmark is about to fight Tigers, and they will trade. That's the case. Ranger's gonna have to
10 seconds left.
find this Valk to win the round. Oscar here's him, and Rangers will close off with the pistol. A really good time that he's not running the Gon 6.
Yeah.
That would not have been very helpful.
He ran a marathon. There's no joke about that.
Yeah. But that's the first round on the board for Aute. You know, stop the bleeding a little bit before really needing to calling a timeout. So we'll see if this is the momentum they need to turn their attacking half around.
Right. But, you know, I mean, we did see again, narrowly last second, Aute was able to save that from another loss. It seems like right now their strategy is to clear out and be as effective as possible as clearing out. But in doing that, because they're taking so much time to make sure everything's good, they're getting to that actual final attack so slowly.
Yeah. So we're seeing top floor again. Same lineup, except for they switched out the Frost for a Mute. So, you know, just more intel denial for the defense. And they have a third C4 on the board, so if they want to play more aggressive with C4 below, they have the option to. The attack seems to be pretty confident with their attack lineup. Oh, as I say that, Messi is switching on to Iana. So they do have another set of nades, or, well, they have a set of nades now on the board.
Right.
Which makes me think that they might consider going in underneath to nade the Mira from below.
Enjoy the view.
Or they might nade from the roof now. Although
They might, yeah, go up.
Launching drone.
Just like that, hatches are open, and the droning begins. Let's see if they speed this up exponentially. It already feels like they are.
It seems like they are. All 5 players on the roof. It's looking like that Finka wants to hatch drop. She's just looking at the or skylight drop. She was just staring at it. But she may just be holding from above again.
Yeah, Rangers wants to get aggressive. Ooh, Yummy's playing with fire right now.
Yeah, throwing out some pop shots.
Now, I think it's a little crazy running this fresh on the SMG-11, but you know, I don't want to king shame, so. Yeah, Valkyrie's still lurking on the first floor too for probably a late round C4.
Changing mag.
I say, Buck putting some pressure on the piano window. Still 2 ace charges left, so they can go and open that Mira when they get a chance. They will need a burn for it, which the Buck does have some stuns on the board for it. They only have 80 X's. Oh, they're nading the shield. Whew. And that is messy. The Ayana gone. I don't know if the shield has gotten. Although maybe Buck just gone 6th from Repel.
Ah, could have been.
Yeah, it looks like the shield is gone, so Tigers will just be holding that, like I say, as he repels a little bit away. Hoping to bait the attacker into keeping that.
And now with a minute left, so little control, these attackers are going to be getting a little bit antsy.
Yeah, Mira playing the same position as before. She's ready for C4. And that's the Jaeger gone. Tigers does finally win out in the patience, but Corsair will trade back. Bernana is creeping up. Gets picked off by the youth. Mira also getting stopped in the process.
And now the whole team's dead.
And that's the 3rd round for Booty Bandits. On the board. Yeah, so they got to the roof quicker, and they seemed to be a bit more direct with it. They were just there's just a little bit of stalling on what to do / where to go next with the push. As far as you know, they did get the pixel shield at the cost of losing a player and you know your nades and a lot of utility, but it is a tough site to attack.
It is.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
We're back to the kitchen now. I'm liking the gridlock being seen here. I wonder if this is going to be a more... This might be a more direct case this time. Alright, so he's
Oscar
bouncing
likes
off.
bouncing those off, yeah. You know, I actually really like this strategy because it kind of puts in a more discreet spot.
Yeah, the other thing is he is wasting a lot of time doing that.
Right.
And Valkyrie is one of the more free-flowing prep phase ops with like less to do.
Setting
So,
Right.
We're ready for company.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, bouncing quite right there. Did now.
Alright, you got it. Alright, so now for future references, you play against Oscar, you know where his
These
game
are all the
goes.
Valk spots. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Get owned, Oscar, idiot. Get wrecked. Alright,
Yeah, if you
let's
take
see
these guys to
Oscar rolling
cafe, you'll
upstairs
know.
here. Max Truck making some rotations, probably scoring again, but like I said, it looks like Aute is just deciding that they don't really care about the top floor. They just want to get everything open on the bottom floor.
Right, take site direct. And you know, if it minimizes the amount of time that it takes for them to get inside, maybe it'll be effective for them. They've been taking a long time. If they go quick now, could be all they needed.
Yeah, Max Truck will easily dispose of that first ace charge. Not really any pressure to like stop that from happening. But no one was playing in Baker, so that wall doesn't really matter too much as far as keeping it open. Coordinator will take out Ranger upstairs. Banana does want to fight that shield, but Banana will be smoked by Yummy. Messi
Yeah,
does
we heard
even
that.
up a little bit with 9 tails. So 4v3, favor of the defense. Messi's down now by the Kai. Might not be able to get finished. Tigers will be finished too, and
Oh my
that's
God.
the round. Wow.
I mean, Booty Bandits has been showing their patience, but that was a round of no patience. They wanted it to be over as soon as it started.
Yeah, they were definitely making use of their name, the Bandits part at least, because that was quite engaging and aggressive.
Yeah.
Looks like the defense doesn't know who they want to bring for the site, as they still have 3 seconds and people not picking their ops. I was hoping it was going to be a lot of randoms for the defense. We're going to see some strat roulette kind of things come up from Booty Bandits
Defenders, protect your bombs from being
to
defused by attackers.
shake things up for this final defense round. But now they're seeing the Valk again, seeing Solace. I think this is the first time they've stuck with Solace.
I think so as well.
They did play around with the idea of bringing Solace earlier, but you know, you always like Solace is always good. As we can see, Mack Truck sees multiple drones. He's going to get cooking. Rangers thinks he's clever hiding that drone there, and no, he's not. Solace will chase him down. Solace has no care in the world, and we'll get that drone. Does he hear the other drone? Yes, he does. And Fernanda's drone also gone. That's
Oh, man.
that's a lot of drones gone.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can find.
There's 3 drones gone, not 4.
I thought that it was 3.
Yep. So
That is not great for the attacker's drone economy.
yeah, Solace really obnoxious. Also, reinforcements still getting set up a little bit late. Uh-oh. And that's the Solace gone. Fernanda said, "Fuck you! Don't shoot my drone!"
Yeah, you're killing too many of us.
And he hits him with the tee. Now that
Gotta
I
love
love
it.
to see. Yeah, Banana, he's going bananas. That's all I'm gonna say. Tigers
And-
looking up the red wall. They are getting at least the start of their top 4 clear done as quick as possible. At least with the loss of those 3 drones in prep phase, they do have a 0 who does bring 4 extra pieces of intel for the attack, which is always nice. Corsair is damaged by the Ayana elsewhere, though.
And
Already
it
on
may be
one.
significant. I mean, they already lost one of their big hitters. Course
Oh.
is also out, and now it's a 5v3. Attackers taking full top floor control. Minute 46 remaining.
Yeah, Banana got really aggressive there, and it was a good pick.
I thought for a moment Messi was going to kill his teammate.
Alright, Ranger with another pistol pick on the Oscar. He's just the pistol man at this point. I think it was Oscar he got the other pistol pick on earlier to win this ring defense or attack. But minute 15 left. Uh-oh, Yummy will be taken down by Tigers. This is 5v1. 9 Tails in a very tough situation. Just gets thrown down too. And gets tagged a little bit through the wall. 9 Tails fire back. As she's retreating, Ranger's right there welcoming her with, I wouldn't say open arms, but I guess, you know, the right to bear arms in a sense.
Yeah. I mean, similarly to how we saw the last round, just on the flip side, Booty Bandits were impatient last round, and we saw Aute giving them the same treatment.
Yeah, so, you know, 4-2 split, pretty standard, I would say, for a Cafe. Cafe is very obnoxious to attack, especially nowadays with the list of defenders that really impact how it goes.
So many things to block observation, so many characters that you can use that just make attacking upstairs so difficult.
Yep. We're seeing top floor first. We have the Valk and Miro just like when Booty Bandits were defending it. But we're seeing a little bit different otherwise with a Mozzie Maestro, oh my. No shield to play Pixel, but they have Mira. And they have multiple C4s. Messi's probably gonna get a little crazy underneath. Rangers will probably play there as well.
10 seconds left.
With Tigers, Thunder, and Banana being the more site-focused players for this event. Looks like Banana and Tigers kind of just stared at each other trying to figure out who's going to reinforce it. Tigers got to it first.
Yeah. I love when that happens. Both characters kind of come up at the same time. Both of them want to reinforce the same thing, but only one of them gets to.
Not like when, you know, someone reinforces the wall right next to you. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Corsair does tag Banana. Almost in the pick right there. Off the rip. Could have been quite the blow to Aute on this defense. Course is hyping himself up.
He could taste that kill.
Oscar will take out a Val Cam and a default cam. Good usage of the Twitch drone, but it will get zapped by that Eagle Eye in piano.
Bomb located
Tigers
by
making
attackers.
the most use of this utility. See, wall still not opened on red, so that's
Attackers have recovered their
the next plan, I would assume.
But, you know, it also doesn't look like it has any denial.
Twitch will get another Val Cam, and both Twitch drones are gone too, so that's only one Val Cam at most on the board for the defense. Corsair is hunting underneath. He's going to take a fight to Mozzie, but Mozzie is the quicker trigger. So opening up the round before ASL. As Yummy opens up top red. A lot of opening right now. Mozzie will get found, but Max Truck is reading. Might be able to flank the Valk from Mozzie if they're not careful. Valk's going to just go hide underneath Valk. And Mozzie's still sitting and mining, but someone on the red landing that looks to be taking a fight. Ace, but Messi's got to be careful because this person behind him might creep up. But right now, Macron is playing a bit more passive, waiting for the rotate. Rangers creeping up, might be able to catch up. Uh-oh. I think he knows about the Valk a little bit. The Valk might be able to catch him off guard, but it's playing very passive. And the Valk will get the pick onto Mac Truck. And another C4 from Messi. And it's just Yummy and Oscar, as Oscar gets a pick but is immediately traded by Thunder. And it's a 1v4 for Yummy. Not looking great for this first attack for Booty Bandits. Might just be best to just take the time to talk over the round. Although Yummy does tag Messi a little bit. Just, you know, just tickling him. And Messi decides, you know what? I'm just gonna drone you. Dr. Thunder sees Yummy creeping up red, and he will back up after getting up in position. Yummy's gonna get tased by the Evil Eye, and Yummy's just like, you know, he's caught in a rock and a hard place, I might say. He was zapped, he was shot at. It's just not fair. He doesn't know where he's getting zapped from. He doesn't like it. He will just save KD for the round. And first round for Aute after side swap, side flip. I don't know. No one ever said I had a grasp of the English language.
And nobody ever said you had to.
Mm-hmm. Yummy asking about the cam, because, well, that cam was being, and I quote, a dickhead to him.
Yep.
But we are seeing Kitchen for the second site, so not very different so far to the site rotation for when Booty Bandits was on defense.
Right. In fact, if we see the same situation play out, we are going to be seeing an overtime game here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Yeah, the
as many
question
bombs
is
as they
if
can.
anyone can win the top two sites attack, or if Aute can win the rainy routines, or whatever their tier may be. We are seeing the Amaru from Corsair, probably going to try and take top floor as soon as possible. So they, I mean, with the sledge and the buck on the board, they want to play vertical here. They don't care about hitting direct. I do like the lineup from the defense. The only issue, no shotgun on the board and no impacts on the board. So site setup is going to look kind of awkward. It's just going to be a lot of shooting guns to make things happen.
Yeah. You know, they do have 2 deagles, so.
It looks like Ninetales threw a nade somewhere. I don't know if that was a misclick, but that is unfortunate. Luckily, no one hurt.
Yeah.
On the side of Booty Bandits. I've witnessed some things in my day with friendly fire grenades, both as the thrower and the victim.
The recipient. Yeah.
Oh, Ranger gets spooked a little bit by the Ana. He is getting droned heavily, and there's about to be an armada of people coming to like eat his lunch. Forsaker will free fire. Ranger's getting the fuck out. He tags him with the pistol and just running away. He's zooming. He's hitting the gas.
He's getting chased down. I don't blame him.
He's about to get drunk. He is trapped in there. He's about to get cut off.
He is terrified, and I am for him.
Now he's opening it. Backtrack has his cut off. He's stuck in there. I don't think he has any other support. Backtrack missed the initial shots. Ranger's still alive. I spoke too soon. He almost got out there. That was some Benny Hill shit right there.
Yeah. He took a lot of shots.
I say it did waste a decent amount of time. They haven't done any soft breach or anything above. And hopefully that means they can get some good soft destruction in soon before going to the next tier. Tigers will take out one of their soft breach, and that's a nade off the board as well. But they still can get the hatch with the buck. Looks like they're ready for another C4 too.
Still one pre-play.
Say, Corsair does tag Messi just a little bit, but not horrible damage. As it seems like they're trying to isolate the Messi playing code. Bernano will get the pick from small, and that's man advantage again on Aute for the first time this round. 45 seconds. Still no clear execute, and Oscar is now gone from Messi. So it's just up to Mactruck and Yummy to close this round out. Cade's gonna take some pot shots at Yummy upstairs to no avail. Mactruck knows about the small guy, but Banana will delete his clock. Whew. Tigers will take the final kill on a Yummy. That is the second round in a row for, or well, I guess third if you include the previous side.
Right.
Or Aute. And match now tied for the first time since, well, round 0.
Since 0-0, yeah.
Yep. The good old days. You remember that, right? The rehosts and the waiting for the
we may have been rehosting for longer than we've been playing. No, we haven't.
I think we've passed the point of the playing has been longer, but we had some good conversations. I feel like.
True.
I feel like we learned a lot. You know, it was like a speed date, but it was a bit more of like an intermediate date because it wasn't very quick. You know.
No.
And
it was fairly.
I'm very quick.
Yeah. Exciting.
Anyways, we're seeing Reading Room for the first time on Aosate's defense. You know, we got the Valk, we have the Solace. This is a very aggressive lineup. I feel like on the defense, I like it. No hard creep being brought as of right now on the Booty Bandits, which is not super necessary depending on what you're trying to do. They did think about winning the game, but decided against it as of right now. Seems like they're more focused on taking above and stopping the place with like the nomad and such. No Ying rush like what would happen if there were other teams playing. You didn't.
I'm just thinking back to the time when there was only one attacker repick, because we just saw I think 3 occur just now, and I remember everybody would argue over who actually got to use the repick because they decided another character was better. How different times are.
Yeah, I remember playing when attacker repick was the thing. I played card support, and I couldn't do the crazy things I do now. I was just always stuck on the like Habana or Thermite. Nowadays, everyone gets to die. Crazy.
Yeah.
Ranger's gonna take fight. Does not win the fight. Ninetales will open up the round for Booty Bandits. Ninetales did take a little bit of damage, but that is the only C4 on the side of Aute off. Thunder will open, fight back, and take out, I believe, is it Oscar? Yep.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Oscar on the side of
Attackers have
Booty
located
Bandits.
a bomb.
And Tigers will take out Yummy. That's a... It looks like he was trying to creep up. Thunder will get another pick onto Ninetales. That's a lot of options so far this round. Not even the halfway point. Coordinator is going to hold an angle. Does tag Tigers, but is also tagged himself in the process. Renana lurking under heaven, but looks like the main engagements are still upstairs. Thunder did drop, but he might come to help support here. And Thunder does get his third pick on the round, and it's just a Corsair in a 1v4 as the IQ all alone in the bar. He's gonna take it, swing out all aggressive against Tigers. Tigers will tag him, and Tigers will get the headshot after they did a little bit of the shuffle with each other. And that is the first time that we'll see Aute with the lead this match. And they were able to win their tertiary site, which could spell some bad vibes for Booty Bandits. Their map pick.
Not to mention their first time leading also 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah, they've been on a heater. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do the same lineup for their bar defense again. Hopefully this time, if Yummy starts getting tased, he will know where the
Evil Eye is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's never fun. It's like getting pinged when you're
And
the
you
last
can't
one
find
alive.
the camera. You're not IQ. You can't find what's going on. All you know is that they know exactly where you are and what you're doing.
Yeah, that's like you're in like a 1v2 post play and you have been spotted. You've been spotted.
Yeah.
And your blood pressure raises. You start to kind of cry a little bit. It's not a great time to exist in that realm.
No.
5 seconds left.
See what the difference is on this attack. I say Yummy is playing the cap house. Looks like they're switching up who plays what for this. I believe they brought the Bravo last time. Or no, they brought Twitch their first attack to counter this. Looks like they're going to bring the Bravo to deal with it last maybe. Or just the Valks in general, because rather than what's better, tasing the Valkans or just stealing them?
Yeah, I mean, if you can steal them, it gives a huge amount of information, especially if you haven't already cleared that area.
See, droning starting to take place. Oscar will get up to the building and start opening that red wall. So things are going, how you expect a top floor cafe attack to go in the first minute or so. Ranger will get picked off downstairs by Corsair. The IQ truly countering the Valk right there. Mira will damage Cap out quite a bit. Messi will take out Corsair just like he did the last time they attacked the site. Just a bit of a rivalry on the site between those two.
Seems like they keep meeting in the same area too.
Yeah, Messi and Oscar taking a couple shots that do not hit each other, but do let each other know that they're there. Ninetales is getting zapped by that Evil Eye. No matter what anyone does, that ticket player is just going to get tased. Evil Eye is gone now. Messi barely missed a C4. That could have spelled the demise of Ninetales there. But a minute 10 on the round, and not a lot of map control taken by Booty Bandits. Looks like Messi wants to flank. He might be able to get up there. Claymore, did he see it?
I mean, surely he saw the blue.
Oh, he will tag back truck, and he's gonna have to get how to dodge, better just to fall back. But that's the planter on 1 HP. They have 3 players so low. Plant's going down. It's a question if they know where it's going down, or if they know about it. If they get plant down, it's a 3v3, but everyone on the defense is full health. So all it takes is a couple tickles here and there. Mack Truck does open up. He does see the Wamai, gets another pick at 1 HP, and it's just Tigers downstairs as a chunky boy and a 1v2. Question if he can win this or not. Oh, Mack Truck sees him, and he catches Tigers sprinting, and though Aute did win their tertiary site, they did end up losing one of their primary sites. And now we're back to square one.
And this is where things get significant. Whichever side wins this round has a chance to make sure there's no overtime.
Yeah. As of right now, they're leaning more to bar cocktail again. But I wonder if they might consider otherwise. But it looks like they're just committing to it. I think the biggest thing was just not knowing that the plant was going down.
Right.
Because once the plant went down, it spelled success. Because if they were able to stop them from planting, or just make him get off the plant, it seemed like both, or the evil eye that was on the one pillar was destroyed by the time they went to the plant. So yeah, I don't think they had any C4s on the board at that point.
Definitely no C4s, and if you think about it, Mack Truck was on 1 HP. I mean, even an impact would have sufficed, but the only person who had an impact at that time was
not Doctor, but Drizzle T Thunder.
Yep, Drizzle T Thunder.
And he wasn't in a position to do that because he was overplaying Pixel.
Yeah, and it was just really good timing for Forcenator during that. Or no, it was Mack Truck, right?
Mack Truck, yeah.
Yeah.
Running in with Diffuser.
Yep, he caught the one guy off guard, and then he saw Wamai's elbow.
Yep.
Did reload. He was like, oh, all right, I know where he's at. I am curious how they, with this different attack line, of how they take this differently. I do like the Rook being brought. Looks like they're just going to be a bit more aggressive with that in place of the Mozzie. Well, I think I like the Mozzie for what he's doing. And he's a bit more quiet when he's roaming around, comparatively. Valky is hiding underneath. It's a question of whether or not they're going to drone him or not. He does see a drone. But Ranger has been in a lot of precarious positions early rounds.
Taking a look around.
And you know, for so many early rounds, we've seen Messi not play that Mozzie, which he's found to be pretty effective, especially we've been seeing against Corsinator.
Yeah, he's definitely turned his game around. He did struggle a bit on the attacking half, but with the Mozzie, he was hitting the shots. So it looks like Banana is downstairs with Ranger. Yummy might have just missed the Ranger there. And Ranger will take out Corsinator, who's in train. That's the opening pick of the round. A minute 22 left in the round for the... Still not a lot of map control. They have, ticket. They have top red cigar taken. Yummy will get tagged a bit by Wamai on the Mira. Wamai wants to swing this Ayana. He is being careful. They have intel on most of these attackers right now. And that's all the H charge gone. His wall not going to get open. It's just waiting for them to strike. Oh, and that's the Wamai gone. Ninetales does take out the play there. Banana is getting aggressive. Might be able to get the hit. Plant is going down though, and it's a question if they know or not. Oh, and that's the plant stop. Banana getting a little aggressive, a little too aggressive there. Stays alive though. Oscar at 1 HP. Banana, well, that was a decision right there, trying to style him.
In an interesting moment, but to Oscar, a sliver of health, and it's not going to be enough.
Yep. Messi will close out the round with Rook 2x, and that's match point now on the side of Aute. They just need one more defense. And they get to go into their map with a 1-0 lead. So, no timeouts have been called either by either team, and we might not see any for this last potential round right here. It'll be the final round of regulation, no matter what. But whether we see overtime will be dependent on these next 3 to 4 minutes.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
New feed active.
Bomb located
I
by
say this
attackers.
seems to be pretty much the same lineup they brought last time.
New camera feed.
Yeah, this is 100% the same lineup they brought last time to defend the kitchen. They've been
Right.
bringing Falcon every single round, bringing the Cade, making it not so easy to open things up. It looks like Booty Bandits wants to attack more directly this time, bringing the Ace, the Thatcher, and the Ying to do
10
so.
seconds to insertion.
But we'll see how
5 seconds left before
we'll
insertion.
see how this goes.
Attackers
This is a
objective-
scary situation right now for Booty Bandits. This round will determine whether they go to overtime and have another chance, or if the game's over and they've lost. Nerves spiking through them. They're just going to be hoping that they're going to hit their shots, make sure that they get their executes the same, make sure communication's good. They want everything to be on top of their game.
Yeah, it looks like they want to get Freezer Wall open pretty quick. Ace is over there. I believe the Thatcher is as well. I at least hope so. Otherwise, there's a little bit of time waste and just wrong spawns. Looks like they kind of ready for it to be a white take. Looks like Tigers rotate back to the site. EMP the wall. Ace is gonna get that immediately. They're not tricking it, so they don't have the impact to try and stop it. Say, Banana will get taken out by Ninetales, and that's the opening pick on the side of Booty Bandits. This is looking good for them. They have a wall open, and it hasn't taken very long. The Ying will be shut down by Messi, and that's their main execute op gun, which could help Aute fall back big time. That's the Ace gone now too, but Tigers will get traded by Ninetales. Messi is down by a nade. Now it's a 3v2. 2 C4s on the board. Ranger is still upstairs. Might be able to get a flank. Close stop. Thunder is going to go for a C4. Does take out someone and gets another pick with the gun.
And now, second clue 1v1, but he might not know that the Jaeger is down.
Mactruck is lurking in. He is planting. C4 is gone, so Thunder will have to speed up and run for the fight.
Attackers are active.
He does have the ping, and he gets the pick. Dr. Thunder triple kill clutch, and that's map 1.
Not only the round, yeah, that's game.
And that
Map 1.
huge for Aute. Thunder had 2 big rounds like on defense.
I think
with, like,
both triple kill clutches.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the other one was a clutch, but he had 2 different triple kills.
Right.
On the reading round defense. And Tigers is just stabbing the air. He's an angsty Assassin's Creed player, as we all know. He's a bit frustrated sometimes. Just for some extra Tigers lore out there. You know?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a crazy map 1.
So close.
Yeah, both sides really wanted it. Just Aute wanted it more. Alright. And with that first map out of the way, we're going to take a bit of a break.
Get some
Yeah,
more
give the players a
popcorn,
nice
fill up your
break.
waters, get some soda, do your routine, and join us for the next one.
Walk your plant, water your dog. You know how it goes.
Of course.
welcome back.
Ladies
We're about to
and
get
gentlemen.
Map 2, not Plat 2. We're not that high ranked. Come on, I'm a copper at heart. A copper player at brain too. But we're about to see Villa, our second map. It's actually Aos Aute's map pick. They're attacking first again, as Vinny Bandits elected to defend first for this map. You know, I'm just gonna go out and say it. Dokubi's gonna get banned by someone.
Probably Fenrir as well. Probably gonna see another Ozmi ban.
Yeah, I could see it being like the same exact bans. Maybe
Yeah.
not Jackal. Maybe a zombie gets switched around, but we'll see. All right, Jackal's banned. But maybe we'll see the same exact ban lineup. It would be you know, a nice little copy paste. We could have just done this before the map started.
Yeah, get it all set up for him.
Yeah. All right. Drum roll, please. Dokubi. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I mean, that was to be
Real
expected.
brave. Getting real brave. All right. Now, will it be the zombie again, or are we gonna see something different from Aos Aute for this map? Because like a zombie is pretty. I mean, a zombie's just strong in every map, but we'll see the Solace instead.
Solus.
Yeah, this map does have a lot more droning to do because there's just a lot of choke points. Cafe is just kind of a big square, so it's like a bit weirder to drone. So Solace isn't as strong, though it's still strong. So seeing the same bands, just a zombie being replaced by Solace for this map. And now round one time. No surprise.
This round one, yeah, so far going a lot better than the other one.
Yeah. Well, until Corsainer's like PC explodes or something.
So. Yeah.
Not saying it will happen, you know.
Just saying if it does.
Yeah, we're ready for it. I mean, I'm not. I mean, my emotions can handle it.
And we're seeing very similar picks. We're still seeing the Ace. We're still seeing the IQ. We're still seeing the Twitch. We're still seeing the Iana. We are seeing the Nomad, which is a bit different.
Yeah, Nomad was brought a couple times, but not too often. And someone's gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's... I cannot tell because our Discord stream's a little bit laggy. But this is...
but it's not Corsinator.
Yeah, it's not Corsinator. Not this time. Yeah, we're just used to this at this point. The pain. And just like that, 3 Bandits with the first round.
Forfeit victory.
Wow. Just you know, just fun times. All right, we'll take another short intermission as we get into this this match. We can't just have things go easy. All right, here we go, fellas, and girly fellas, and boy fellas, and everyone in between fellas. It's time. This time, no rehost, right? We're back. Still waiting a little bit on Mythic. He'll be with us shortly, I hope. If not, I can just talk on my own for hours. I'm a bit of a crazy person like that. We did see Aviator Games. We did have a bit of the lineups. I don't think they had anyone for an actual like rotate op being brought. No shotguns being brought on Booty Bandits. I don't even remember who Oscar had last time. Part of me was thinking like a Kaid, but I don't know. Who knows? We don't even know if Oscar's there. He's trolling. He's trolling.
Oscar brought Valk last time.
He brought Valk. According to the voices in my head. As he's just trolling this Oscar guy. Our observer is close friends with this Oscar guy, and I'm just saying it's making Dynamite look a little bad with a friend like Oscar. There he is. SMH. SMH all of our heads on the casting couch. Well, that came out weird. Anyways, from the casting couch we are. Let's start. Let's start it up, guys.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And Bappa here asking about how everyone's day's been. It's been a good day, I'd like to say. We already kind of saw what the setup was. It seemed like it was going to be pretty standard Aviator Games affair. You have your Aviator holes, the headholes on the right wall. Probably going to be a little bit of an extension over with the zombie playing in statue, using most of her barriers over there.
10 seconds to insertion.
The attack, we're in a pretty standard lineup. Ranger on the IQ. I mentioned before, big IQ guy, that son of a gun. Brennan on Twitch as well, Tigers on the Nomad, like I said, standard affairs for the attacking lineup. And they're going for an over clear for this. We'll see what they have to deal with as far as presence on the defense. See Oscar sitting in statue. Zombie's actually playing study to control that late round. But I want to say I saw another person playing with him, which it's the Jaeger playing in Astro as of right now. I say no one has to enter the building. They're being cautious. Don't want to throw their lives in unnecessarily. Diana is getting close. I'd be able to trick someone. Ooh. He sees the Jaeger going to Astro, and he gets shot from the guy landing. Uh-oh. Ranger will take out Corsair. That is the opening pick for Aute on this round. Yummy is over by split. He's going to help try and contest over here as well. Still not like solid footing in the building, but they are getting in there with Banana and Messi hopping in. Yummy will fall back, and I believe the Valkyrie fell back as well. So, minute 35 in the round, and they have most of the map control. They're going to get their flank set up and everything, but the next steps are taking over 90 and taking over Skoldor. And they still have to deal with Valcams and a potential C4 from below. Banana did barely see the shoulder of Yummy. He tags him a little bit. He's going to start getting ready to swing. He is fearless, but Yummy is a bit more fearful. He'll fall back, keep his life. And Oscar takes out Messi, and that's the Ayana, usually the trident in the attack. Oh, Banana barely survived the swing from Ninetales. Ninetales takes up the damage herself. They do have the intel for a C4 later. First ace charge is tricked, or I guess that's the second to be used. And still one more impact from Booty Bandits if they want to do anything else. 30 seconds left though. And not any clear control. Mactruck will get damaged by the Twitch as well, but Ranger will get down to finish off by Ninetales. So man advantage now on the side of Booby Bandits. Fernanda needs to get in with that diffuser, but Mactruck and Oscar will both take out some of the attackers. Fernanda does get a couple picks. 10 seconds left. Start going for that plan. The question is if there's any. Oscar's in a C4. Not finish him off. Fernanda is fighting two people, stuck in a tough place, but Oscar will get the final pick, and that is round 1 for Booty Bandits. Now that, right there, is a good round. A good round to start off the defensive side on Booty Bandits. You know, my stream is a little choppy there, so that last 35 seconds was a bit hectic from Parsec, but you know, doing our best. Alright, we're gonna see Trophy Statue for round 2. Seeing the Castle and the Azami. It's a very strong duo. You can open up a lot of the triple wall, just play crazy, ooh ah, my gym partner's a monkey kind of thing in Master. And of course, we've seen Valk. I'm pretty sure we've seen Valk every single round of this game. Castle does not have the shotgun though, so no rotates on the board. Besides the Azami, this is a awkward turn of events. Looks like Ninetales is doing her best. So, you know, awkward moment, people staring at each other, but we got this. Prep phase almost over. Attack lineup, pretty confident what they have. I feel like Aute, not big on the attacker refit, generally speaking. They stick to their guns. They have a certain air of confidence surrounding them. But alright, we're seeing a bit of confusion on where the castles are going, but it's all good. The attack is an overclear once again. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of presence over here, so they might be able to take this pretty easily. They just need to get in the building. Oh, but there are people rotating towards the bar door, and it seems like 190 as well. Messi will drone out a good portion of what was underneath them. Fernanda taking up main stairs now as well. But they still have to deal with the Jaeger fighting and the Valk supporting him closely. Fernanda is going to creep up, gets damaged, but wins the gunfight onto Yummy to open up this round. Good pick by Fernanda. Fernanda is creeping around. Coordinator does get droned. Fernanda might be able to fend him off, but no, he's not quick enough. And Coordinator just gets the hell out of dodge. Valk will still lurk red, but the Jaeger is going to an unknown place as of right now. Let's see. You hear the air jab getting set up. And the question is if they know about this, if they check the red. Check rate for red. IQ does get damaged by the Valk, and Valk will just get the hell out. No idea if there's a C4 for anyone in Aviator, but she does have a chance to cause a little bit of problems for them. Coordinator is going to rotate back to site, presumably, or at least hold more bottom Astro, as the attack does have most of this side of the map on lockdown. Valk's going to throw a C4 up, just ready for it. Messi will get a pick on the Coordinator to get man advantage again. Ninetales will even it up a little bit by pushing out fire. Messi's down as well. Fernanda tags Ninetales, gets the kill on the Ninetales. 3v2. Just like that, 2v2, 40 seconds left. Thunder's going to start the plant in here. Fernanda finishes off one. Oscar will use his 3+C4. Does stop the plant. Just a little too late, though, killing the planter. Fernanda will take out Oscar, and that is an even game now. Aute getting their first attack round on this villa. I say, it looks like Mythic does have to leave. so he's got to go pick up his girlfriend. So as of right now, it's just me doing some casting. Unless I can get a little buddy that's also in this call with me. Yeah, we are seeing them opt to go to dining kitchen for this defense rather than going to and running back trophy statue, which I think kitchen's a really good site on this map. I feel like all the sites are pretty 50-50. Just depends on how you attack or hold it, and if you're able to counter what the other team does very well. We are seeing Aute bringing the same exact attack lineup, but I wouldn't be surprised to see someone switch to soft reach, as Banana does, going from Twitch to buff. Very aggressive, more loose lineup from the defense, with Castle being like the main anchor. And you have your traps, you have your more crazy ops like the zombie individual, and Valve could play just kind of monkey around as well. They're not doing the exact same zombie hold, but zombie will do a lot of this stuff in Master. That's kind of just the zombie meta for this map. She can slow down a Master take exponentially, but the take isn't a slice that over. But there is someone over in Aviator. Ranger might be able to shoot in the back while he's rotating back, but Corsair will get out there, head 90. The question is if Banana will be ready for him. Banana's coming up. Corsair does get the opening pick. And that's the soft reach off the board. They do have 6 hard soft reach charges. Corsair will try for another. It is taken out, but traded immediately by Mack Truck. 4v3, not even a minute into the round. Less than 45 seconds, actually. Now, I think they're just going to start to play a little bit more passive on the top floor. They, let the attackers take their time aggressing towards them. As Tigers will drone out for Messi. Just kidding, Messi's gonna get on drone too. Sounds like Tigers might be taking kind of. They're creeping. Your job's set for red. Now it's just a matter of if they're ready for the release of Yummy. Yummy does attack Tigers a little bit, but we'll get back in the Master. And Valk is also over in Deer, gonna help Tess over there. He does fall back, probably ready to play for a C4, playing a little bit more passive on the support. Tigers might be able to cut off Yum to see. Oscar does take out Tigers though, so Tigers will not be doing any such thing. Oscar also getting messy, and it's just Dr. Thunder in a 1v4. Does get one at least. The question is if he can get the Legion as well that's upstairs. Legion is just throwing traps around, just gonna waste as much time as possible. Minute left in the round, but this is winnable for Thunder, but he does not check that specific angle, and Yummy cleans up the round. That is round 2 for Moody Bandits with a 2-1, and they have their first sight back on the board at Aviator Games. Yeah, so far it's been a bit back and forth. That round did kind of get out of hand for Aute. They did start losing the picks. They got opening and then just good trades from Mack Truck on the Corsair. And just really good aggression from the defense there.
And defuse as many bombs as they can.
So this is pretty much the same lineup as the last time they ran ran this site, dropping the Wamai in favor of the Mozzie, just playing more aggressive. Which is fair, that's what's kind of working. It's kind of the meta of Siege nowadays anyways. So say last time they had Valk and Jaeger kind of lurking over on the other side, and a zombie holding off Study. Maybe Mozzie will lurk over on the other side as well, so we'll see how that goes.
Attackers objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
Banana is running the Amaro, so things might get a little crazy. I wonder if he's gonna sneak to 90 maybe. is creeping, but most of the rest of the attack is coming from the Study Valve, or the Master Valve. But Banana does want to do some crazy shit. I can sense it, but he's not going to, not just yet. He's just thinking about it. Valkyrie's hunting drones right outside the brick door, but Tigers is ready for it. Just gonna be spraying towards that brick door. Just ready for any aggression there. There is 3 people over on this side. I wonder if Banana could creep up and get a little sneaky on them. Okay, Oscar's just playing on the head hole that he made for himself right there. And Corsair is watching the brick door along with Mack Truck. So this is definitely a bit of a meat grinder right now. Yummy is peeking towards the Master Valve, trying to get a little crazy. Corsair does get tagged. And Oscar's too, that's the hard, or no, just the IQ of the Twitch. Thunder does trade out Oscar. There's someone on board ready to like cut off any of these roamers if they try to fall back that way. Thunder might have the angle of Mozzie. He sees him but unable to get the shot onto him. Mozzie will fall back. Smart thing to do, minute half in the round, so. And the attack still hasn't opened up anything, they still have to get to the site, I think. Banana is getting aggressive. They still believe someone's in Astro, but as we saw, the Astro player did fall back. But the time is a ticking. They still need to get 90. They still don't really have Skull. There's a player underneath could be playing for support as well. Banana is shooting shotgun shots and does eventually finish off Ninetales there. Loses most of his health. Mack Truck will take out Messy, and it's just the Amaru and the Ace for the rest of this round.
Wow, that was some insane dedication.
Yeah, he was committed to that. Banana really wants this pick. Maybe he can. Oh, Jaeger's gonna just pre-fire the prone player. And it is all up to Dr. Thunder again. Being left again in a 1vx. Bit of a misclick there. He got the kill, but then he just starts throwing shit. Mozzie's getting aggressive on him, but Mozzie gets shut down. Another bit of a spot. He might get shot. But it's just him versus Mack Truck. Mack Truck just needs to play safe, honestly. Thunder peeks the wrong corner. Mack Truck finishes it out, and Thunder almost had another 1vx to add to his total for this whole BO3 so far. Good round by Booty Bandits right there.
Yeah, I heard you were in need of a little buddy over here.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Dilly. Welcome, Dilly, to the cast, everybody. Say hi, Dilly.
Hi, Dilly. Yeah, so that was good defense. Kind of got a little over aggressive at the end there from the Mozzie. Almost made that a lot worse than it had to be. But yeah, overall, solid defense so far.
Yeah, similar to the Banana on match point, going for the 360. Now that's
Yeah.
gotta be in the Hobbs Digest.
Oh yeah, when I was in VC with some of my other teammates when that happened, and I told them if we ever lost a round because one of them did that, they're dropped off the team immediately.
Yeah.
Except Chad. Chad can do no wrong. Hashtag my MVP. And anyways, yeah.
Now we are seeing Trophy Statue. Second time, first time the loss for the Booty Bandits. They do have a shotgun on the board instead of the but there was going to be no castle. They are playing this way differently. Still the Valve though. Like I said, I think Valve's been brought every single round. Or if not every single, it's in the 90 percentile.
Well, most definitely. You have, Oscar on Booty Bandits, and then Ranger on Aute. Bring it whenever it's available. That's So if you ever play these teams in the future, maybe a Valk ban might be in the cards.
Yeah, tough thing to ask for because there's just so many defenders to ban.
Oh, very true. Very true.
So many obnoxious. Fucking Ubisoft. Anyways, I like the adaptation, bring the mirror to slow down this over clear. All right, we're just figuring out who we can watch right now. We're seeing gray screen, pain. Good old TV static. Anybody love that? Oh, ooh. Thunder. Thunder's the savior. Thunder's my MVP. All right, minute into the round. I'm still not 100% sure what the attack wants to do with this. They definitely need to get that wall open. No wall denial. And they do have the ace. They don't need to get in, but ace does get tanked by Yummy, like bricks. But Messi will clean him up. And they get the opening kick and man advantage in their favor.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an interesting repeat from the side of Yummy right there. You know, he got some damage on the Thunder, but then kind of just stood. I think we see Corsinator kind of whiff on Banana, but then he actually gets the kill. Now it's a 4v4 with Twitch and Capcan down. We see Matchup get aggressive and take out Tigers. That's a Nomad down. Tigers having a rough start to this game so far. 0-5. Oh.
Messi gets a pick, but C4'd immediately by one of the downstairs players. And they still have 2 C4s left. 50 seconds is just the ace and IQ. It's Drizzle, Thunder, and a Ranger. In this tough situation, really. They kind of have to go towards one door or the other. Mac Truck wants the C4. And Thunder might get C4'd. Thunder, move! Oh, he moved. He heard me. I like to think he heard me. I was very loud there. I like to think I echoed states and states away. Thunder is creeping into Brick. They do know he's there from the Val cams. But Booty Bandits is remaining calm. Corsair's going go underneath and C4 that. And just like that, Plant is stopped. And it's just Ranger against 3 people. He's gonna try and go for the... Oh, no. He's ready for the fight, but gets shot in the back. Oscar will close out that round, and it's 4-1. Very similar to the start of last game.
You know, I will say there was a bit of an interesting end to the round, as presumably there was a Valk cam on that Plant spot. But the attacker did have the IQ available and alive. So kind of a wonder how that wasn't spotted out, or even the Nitro, you know, because the Nitro was sitting there for a few seconds. You know, I was like, unfortunate, but once again, a great attack from or rather, great defense from Booty Bandits so far. You know, kind of sticking to the common theme of BroLeague that Villa is one of the better defender-sided maps that we've seen.
Yeah, poor Ranger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Gilly's just
bombs.
roasting him. Can't believe it.
Yeah, Ranger's still public enemy #1 for getting subbed out for Hobbs. Hashtag never forget.
Maul. Anyways, we're seeing Kitchen again. We can do a little bit of cooking. You know what I've heard of Lil John once, Sean?
What is that?
You gotta do the cook it by the book.
Camera feed up and running.
Is that what you heard?
Yeah. He also says yeah from time to time. Alright, you know, very similar I think to the last time. You're gonna see C4, you're gonna bring the Bozzy, Mac Truck, and Oscar doing incredible so far on this Villa defense. Oscar especially, already on double digits in just 5 rounds. Of course, is gonna go hide and study. Wonder if he gets caught out. Looks like it's mostly focused on the master battle with Banana lurking study side, and they have another person looking through the base, and I believe Ranger, the IQ. Do some Pink Panther. Banana does get the opening on the mod coordinator. And that is a nice kick 40 seconds into the round.
Yeah, solid start to the round, and that also takes off 1 Nitro Cell. Only 1 remaining left from the side of Booty Bandits. And as I say that, the other one just gets taken down. It's all of a sudden a 5v3. Both Nitros are down, and as we saw last round, they really love to deny anything from vertically with those Nitros. So having those 2 down almost immediately, with possibly another gunfight going to take place very shortly. Yeah, and we see Banana take out Mac Truck. It's all of a sudden a 2v5. Legion, Castle, the only 2 left.
yeah, really good on Aute getting these picks. Just 1v1s for the most part. Great droning there to catch that a zombie of Mack truck with their pants down. Really, they look down at the drone and then just got shot. Tail as old as time.
Lost contact with Gemini.
And it's just a bit of a hell in a cell for Yummy and Nine Tails, but Yummy will get one on a banana. So, you know, doesn't make the round super easy yet, but it does a little bit of help for them. And Ranger and Messi will finish off Nine Tails and Yummy respectively. And that's the second round for Aute, and another 4-2 split going into their defense half.
Yeah, you know, not a bad split from the side of Aute. You know, they got their 2 rounds. That's how many they got in the cafe. They ended up winning cafe. So could that be in store here as well? Who knows? However, defense is going to elect to go to Aviator Games, which is, you know, probably the most commonly picked first site on this map. We see Tigers going with this patented Thorn on Aviator Games. You know, if you ever play against Tigers on this site, he will pick Thorn 110% of the time. So watch out for those hidden thorn traps on the plants, guys.
Yeah, I think it's the cat ears. He really loves the cat ears. I don't know if it's something that's repressed, but you know, it's something to do with that. Some more Tigers lore for everybody. I know everybody loves Tigers lore. That's my new segment for this BroLeague cast, is Tigers lore. There's a lot. He's a very sophisticated man.
Yeah, like if you guys didn't know, Tigers actually has a really wonderful cat named James.
10 seconds to go.
The more you know.
He meows.
5 seconds.
He does.
Anyways, see the A stats are being brought. This lineup to me screams more of a direct. Ranger trolling a C4 already. You know, you don't want to see that from a Valve player. But maybe he'll get a pick. If someone dies of that, I'm gonna cry a little bit. But I'm also gonna laugh. You know, it'll be an emotional roller coaster, just filled right there. In fact, Banana is actually one of the roamers as the smoke. That's a crazy man if I've ever seen one.
And you know, Smoke's not shackled to the shield anymore. You know, he can kind of get a little more crazy.
Yeah, he does drop off and rotates up. Valk's still lurking. Brava drone getting active, hacking the 9 cam. Just doing Brava stuff. Rock and rolling around. Uh-oh. He's looking for the cave claw now. Does the Jaeger hear it? He does find the cave claw. Jaeger doesn't hear it, and that cave claw is disabled. Now, Vault will be free. And Thunder, Mr. Drizzle is not able to shoot the drone, but Jaeger will help him out. Good job, Nestle. Maybe they'll get close enough to that C4. They were around the split area.
Yeah, we see Forcenator take up possession of 90. Now all the attack needs to do is open up Vault, presumably, and maybe get a pick or two to try to go for this execute. It's looking like they're kind of droning out, getting a little more information on where the defenders are located. They find Jaeger on the map stable. Some shots are fired back and forth. Messi has to prone behind the desk so he doesn't get shot. He's just gonna hold this nice angle, this nice prone angle, probably something never expected. You see Ranger on this flank, and it doesn't look like anyone on Booty Bandits is holding the cam, so this flank actually may be huge.
Oh,
never mind. Yeah. Yeah, never mind. Mack Truck was actually holding the cams and is able to find out Ranger on that flank. We see Tigers actually lose this gunfight to Corsinator, but gets traded out by the trap.
Tiger's first pick is the Thorn Trap. He's on the up now. Yummy does get a pick on a Messi. 4v2, 20 seconds left. Banana does get one. Still has a smoke on the board too. Oscar's just getting zip-zapped all around. Gonna rotate around. Case is dropped. Banana gets another pick. Smokes off Skull. That's where the case was.
15 seconds remaining.
Oscar gets a pick and is creeping around. Might be able to catch Banana off guard. 10 seconds left, and he does. That's the first attack round for Booty Bandits. 5-2 lead. Oof. It's tough. They about clawed that round back on Aute.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty decisive Booty Bandits victory, and then we saw Dr. Thunder and Banana claw it back to the 2v2, as you said, and then just like that, Oscar hit them with that flank and was able to pick up the final two and able to steer that round away from absolute failure from almost a troll round. We see them go back to Aviator Games. A pretty similar lineup. I see the Echo is swapped out for.
Attackers need to locate.
I say
Uh,
it's Echo for Smoke and Mozzie for Jaeger.
Yes, okay, yeah. But yes, yeah. As I said, Tiger's still on the Thorn. Like I said, he will play Thorn 110% of the times on this site.
Yeah, I mean as we've seen so far this game, he needs the Thorn Jacket to get killed. A rare noodle armed experience right now. Like the pool noodles. You know those things. The weapons of true warriors throughout time.
5 seconds left.
Honestly, with with Tiger struggling right now, that's a big negative for the side of Eos Aute, because statistically, I think he's been their top performer so far. So him not playing the greatest is most definitely going to hurt their chance for success, not only in this map but this whole series overall. As you see the attack, they're going to be taking an overtake again, kind of the exact same thing they did last time. Oof. Rest in peace, Mythic.
Yeah, just a standard over clear, Ranger does have a pre-placed C4 somewhere. Hopefully he didn't just throw a C4 on a random wall this time. That'd be awkward. Messi and Oscar exchanging blows. Fernanda gets tagged a little bit as well. They didn't reinforce either of these statues. Boop, 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 and have it open just like that. And it looks like, I believe Mozzie's stuck in here. Of course, does trigger a thorn trap. Does not get killed by it.
Not this round.
Yeah. Messi is definitely stuck between a rock and a hard place. He does get the Iana, but he will get droned, and he's gonna get shot at by the Ash. Doesn't get the final hit, but he is in a very precarious position. Bernanda's over here too as the Echo. He doesn't care what utility he might leave on the table. The gunfight isn't won. He does get droned. He will fall back. Corsair does kill Messi. That's the Mozzie gun. Bernarda does take out Yummy before getting the hell out of dodge. And might be able to get back unscathed. I don't know if Ranger detonated his C4 already, or if it's just pre-placed somewhere and just like never walked there. I guess they did have the IQ, so.
If I had to guess, I'd probably say it's probably pre-placed, because I think he did that last round as well. So it wouldn't shock me at all. But yeah, anyway, we see the attack trying to take 90 control again. Obviously, this round is going to be a little bit slower. They don't have the man count as they did the last round. So yeah, the ace is going to come over to 90 and try to clear or open the wall. But actually, this time they may not be able to, because as we remember last time, they Bravo hit Kite Claw. This time they're not. He's going to get picked apart from that drone hole. Gets taken to 1 HP.
I don't know who it was. I think it was Doctor/Drizzle Thunder in the vault shooting a little bit. Oscar's gonna get finished off by the bookshelf player of Ranger. Bernanda's gonna take out Mac Truck, and this is Fortunator in a 1v4. He's just getting shot from every angle. He's a little bit spooked. Does take out Drizzle, but Tigers will trade him. Tigers on the board again. Is Tigers heating up, guys?
Wow, it turns out Tigers can, in fact, shoot his gun.
Yeah. Hashtag Tiger shot second.
Oh, man.
Just like Greedo.
Just like
Greedo? I don't know.
No, yeah, it is in fact Greedo, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Han was in fact the one that shot first.
Yeah. We're getting back to those old late 70s schoolyard debates up in here. Back when disco was in style.
Oh no.
We should bring. We should do a BroLeague disco stream.
Defenders, protect your
We'll
bombs
dress
from being
up,
defused by attackers.
face cams and everything. I'll do it. I'll get a sick throw. John? No.
Yeah, this guy's going insane.
Dynamite?
Yeah.
Our observer will do it too, as he sits silently. Like a nice little style.
Activating camera.
Looks like they're gonna play some crazy shit in closet. See the shield set up there. They have the frost as well. And then the more typical, the Jaeger Wamai along with the cap can. They're ready for the trap.
10 seconds.
Ranger might have had a cam spotted by Maxtra, who had a drone sitting on the top of red stairs.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We are seeing Maxtra switch the Buzzy B-Boy, so things are going to get crazy. Fernando with a crazy frost mat as well. Reminds me of one of my ranked games yesterday, where just they were all set in just random spots on Canal.
Yeah, we see a pretty typical defense being brought out, except for I guess the crazy closet play we saw. But we're gonna see an overclear from the side of Booty Bandits. So you're gonna take their time, gonna drone out steady, make sure it's all good. And as of right now, it looks like it is all clear. In fact, we see Ranger though actually in library. Maybe try to get a nice nitro cell from below from the people clearing. If he has any info. I didn't see him put any cams over here, but who knows, he may just have missed it. See a late reinforcement going down. But yeah, Ranger's going to be chilling out in living library. Probably going to play for that nitro. As Messi's going to be holding onto red stairs. This is a pretty decent power position, especially if he has some support. Because he is going to need to be cleared if the attack wants to progress anymore. You see Ranger actually droned out below, so they do know that someone is playing below. Valcam is going to get spotted out from the IQ. So that's probably going to mean no more nitro cell from below, unless it's just going to throw a random one up. And we see Mack Truck and Corsair are going to go clear Ranger out, but it looks like Ranger may have gotten out of dodge. Oh, actually, no, he's actually just prone behind the wall. Maybe trying to rat. Yeah.
They didn't see him. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 And Ranger taken out. Oscar gets a Claymore kill too. Messi gets Mack Truck, and it's a 4v3 just like that. Onslaught of kills. Messi does get taken out, but Tigers gets Oscar. Tigers again beating up. Thunder will get a pick onto Yummy. Just like that, 2v1 on the side of Aute. Things are looking around. Just Ninetales, the sub, and a 1v2 situation, but Tigers will finish her off. That was that might be able to fit in like a nice 30-second clip. All those picks. It was, oh my god.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna be a normal round, and then just all of a sudden, within the span of 30 seconds, like you said, just everyone was just dead.
Yeah, you blinked and you might have missed the round. We are seeing kitchen dining now. Tigers seems to be going for the pulse. That's just kind of his thing. Ranger not playing Valk. Messi's been upgraded, and Ranger will go on to the Aruni. So it turns out Ranger isn't the perma Valk.
Defenders,
Poor guy.
protect your bombs from being defused
Although
by attackers.
Aruni is fun. So.
Yeah, it turns out, in fact, that Ranger does not only have... Oh. Who knew?
Yeah, I gotta mention this in Twitch chat. Hobbs did say that's how we get affiliate on Bravo stream, the Park Disco stream. So, I'm just saying I do have supporters for the disco thing. Yeah, and that's Papa Hobbs, the league boss, saying that too. So I'm just saying,
Well, Hobbs may not be the saint you think he is. As I saw from my hashtag MVP, Mr. Chad or Falam, as people know him as, he brought out a very excellent hashtag, and it was hashtag Hobbs subbed, muted died, and you know, I think we should just start that as a trend.
I think we should just recognize that you guys just had a skill issue.
Ah, yeah, never mind
Anyways, we're 30 seconds into the round. You know, Tiger's just scanning around. I think is it just Ranger playing upstairs? Oh no, Thunder's also up there too. Ranger running the reflex, like the Russian reflex on Aruni's DMR. Not what I would do, but you know, he can do what he wants. Yummy tagged a little bit, but they do have info on Aruni in here. Oscar's looking for the bathroom drone hole. He does not finish the pick. He is sitting a claymore. If Dr. Thunder went prone, he might be able to tag him a bit.
Yeah.
Will get picked by Mack Truck. Thunder attacks Buck as well. He is going to get finished off though. And that's top floor control for the side of Booty Bandits right there. They do have 2 C4s on the field of play, but they have an IQ that can track them in every movement.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, that looks like exactly what's going to be happening. Tiger's Nitro Cell does in fact miss. So that's the Pulse Nitro gone. Probably their best weapon to try to combat this vert clear. You see Valk actually, I think Valk messed up the C4. So the defense has no more C4s left. Now they're going to have to rely strictly on their guns while their sight gets picked apart from up above.
Yeah, it looks like Banana is ready for the red push. No Core Sinners walking around there. He's thinking about trying to sneak in there. He does hop in the fight. He does give away his position, and he's gonna hop back out of there. Just go into the basement. Just gonna lurk around for wherever he feels like he can make an opening on the round.
Yeah, we see yeah, Corsair is going for a brown stairs flank. It looks like actually they have some info on him. Yeah, Messi takes him down. 4v3 is a lot more manageable from the side of Eos Aute. We see they're actually bunching up. We see Messi gonna hit with the pre-fire. They have all this info on China seemingly. We see Tigers go down, but Banana gets the trade. Another one goes down. It's a 2v1 all of a sudden with 1 on 1 HP. Messi kind of just dancing around, not trying to get shot. He's gonna go to try to deny the plant. He sees the planter. Oh, he got downed by the gate. Oh my.
Wow. That's a hard round on the side of Booty Bandits right there. I say Ninetales was trying to get over there to cover. Might have been just low enough HP where that gate finish her off, because I think it's 30 HP or 30 damage it does. So
It is in fact 30, yeah. Yeah, real unfortunate because, you know, realistically, that probably should have been a Booty Bandits round. And that would have put them at match point. Instead, it's going to go 5-5 with Eos Aute going back to Aviator Games, which is their preferred site. So that one round swing right there could be catastrophic for Booty Bandits.
Yeah, I wonder if this round gets that match point advantage. I can spell doom for the other team. There is still a third map if Booty Bandits does take this. But otherwise, they'll be taking a trip down to the losers bracket. We are seeing a Warden being brought for the first time by Eos Aute this half, which is, you know, perfect because originally Ninetales was going Ying, but I guess they don't want to bring Ying to Warden. But... So a good accidental repick.
Yeah, because, you know, like, did you know that in fact Warden actually does have a gadget? You know, it's, you know.
Yeah, there's some players that don't use it. Like, there's a guy on Super Soakers that wouldn't know that he has a gadget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think I think his name is like Wolf or like Hyena,
yeah,
something along those lines.
Yeah, he's hungry like a wolf.
Yeah.
An American werewolf. He's Team Jacob.
Team Jacob.
Yeah. Anyways, 30 seconds in the round. They seem to be wanting to more so hit direct this time. There's like 3 players outside of bottom main and a couple of them down. Oscar will open the pool table wall from 90 or so. Just, you know, free opening angles makes the defense a little bit less comfortable for the site players. But you
And we
saw
see-
2 people working underneath.
Yeah, there's those two players working on it. We see Banana going to hold an aggressive angle here. Going to take some shots at course and just barely miss out on that kill. And as you saw, there was that cam that was in library on top of the shelf. So they do know that Banana is playing down there. We see actually Oscar's just in 90. This is just some insanely early pressure, but he is pinched and cut off, however. Oh, he shuts down Messi with the jiggle peek. It's a 4v5 in the side of Booty Bandit. And that is the Jaeger down, who's, you know, kind of holding Oscar in that position. Now Oscar is more free to rotate. We see Dr. Thunder aggressing, but actually just falls back in. We see Banana go huge and get pick off too. That's Mac Truck and Ninetales down. It's all of a sudden just a 4v3. That man advantage just swung on its head instantly.
Banana is cut off by Corsair, who is sitting bottom red, waiting for the fallback. It's now an even man count with a minute left. Oscar was kind of on an island by himself with Case, but he does take out another person as he's rejoined by Corsair. So it's just Tigers and Drizzle against the world right now to try and get that match point advantage. No rotate either, so this is a bit awkward. Running into ball, it looks like Tigers gets a pick before getting traded out by Corsair with a gadget, and Corsair will clean up Thunder as well, and they will go to match point themselves.
Yeah, you know, there's one of those rounds that came down to the wire again, came down to the 2v2. You know, Tigers getting the kill with the gadget. That's actually a second gadget kill this game, which is kind of wild because Thorn, you know, typically doesn't get very many kills. You know, typically scares the attackers away, but somehow he's just able to get those 2 gadget kills. But yeah, match point is going to be on Booty Bandits. One more round for them. It's going to take us to map 3. We see that Eos Alte elects to go back to Aviator Games, trusting that they may be able to fix this. And whoa, this is actually insane. Tigers is not on Thorn. It's serious.
Yeah, this is some serious business coming into play. He's got the Wamai. He's gonna hold down that top main for mid-range. And it's gonna be a fun time for him playing that. He's not gonna be able to crutch on those gadget kills anymore. I mean, 1/3 of all of his kills this match have been those gadget kills. Is it too early to start the fraud watch for Tigers?
You know, I don't think so because he played well last map. I mean, I don't know if one map can decide being a fraud or not.
I don't know. I mean, we don't have like a good way to like convene over the fraud term. You know, we need to talk to Webster about this. They would know. They're the dictionary people.
Attackers have located a bomb.
This is the big thing: is if Banana can go nasty again, that's gonna be like I think one of the keys this round. This is the 4th time that they've run the site too. They've won 1, lost twice. So, still a little perplexing to me that they've run it the whole time, but you know, 4th time is the charm in a sense to get it back to that 50-50 win rate.
Anyways, we see a couple members of Eos Alte on the roam. It's Banana and Ranger, both with Nitro. Actually, no, Banana has the shield. Never mind. So one Nitro cell on this roam. Maybe trying to get it for a little vertical play. We see Mac Truck is trying to clear Banana. They have the info on him, and Banana gets shut down. That's the Warden gone. And so far, the best performing player on Eos Alte this map. Huge loss for them. Great early pick from Booty Bandits as they seem to want to end this map now.
Ranger unable to win the fight, and minute and a half, and they already have a 2-man advantage. And they have a good amount of matches. This is looking pretty bad for AOS Aute. They have been able to claw back on round 4 in this matchup so far through the 2 matches played, but it's going to require a lot. Because Booty Bandits could just spread out and attack from so many angles. And, you know, there's only 3 people to watch for 5 players.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And it turned into a 2v3 now. Tigers with 2 picks and Messi with another. And they have the man advantage again. It's Ninetales and Mac Truck against... And Messi will take out Mac Truck. Just Ninetales the sub. And we're going to overtime. AOS Aute closed out the round, turning it around. Great job from Tigers. Finally heating up. I think he was just, you know, he thought the throne was the play. Turns out it was the Wamai.
Yeah, you know, Tigers heard those fraud watch claims from you, and decided, screw Parm. I'm built different. Decided to single-handedly turn that round around.
Yeah, he was, you know, his name was Tigers, but until that round, I felt like he was playing like a house cat. And
Oof.
he earned the Tigers nickname right there.
Like his own house cat, James.
Mm-hmm. Funny enough, Tiger's name is also James.
That is incorrect, actually.
No, let me have Sean. Let me have this one. Sean,
Attackers need to locate
this is my segment.
bombs as they can.
This is my segment of Tigers.
You know what? Yeah, it's James Tigers is his name.
Yeah, middle name's also James. That's really weird. Like they call him James. Some call him Jim James, James Jimmy. Just a lot of alliteration in Tigers life. As we see them set up, they are gonna go trophy statue. They didn't want to play Aviator a 5th time, at least not just yet. They'll rotate. Ranger, don't do it! They have impact!
5 seconds to insertion.
Oh no.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
I mean, they have 2 other C4s, but
They also have 2 other impacts.
yeah,
Especially on the Valk, who could have used the info from the cams.
and they don't have IQ this round either.
Oh my.
Ranger, gosh. Ranger. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. Anyways, you're droning over. Fortunately, you're solid ramp. Apparently, Booty Bandits was unable to call a timeout, but before the previous round is over, they see the captain traps.
It is a little late to be talking about the timeout in chat. Is 35 seconds have gone by.
Yeah, well, into the action phase.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's been so long since they were able to call the timeout. Anyways, we see Banana actually playing under sight. Gonna try to hold. I believe Valk was down there with him, but as we remember, Valk does not have nitro. And we see Tigers get a kill with the trap. Tigers' traps going insane this game. That's the 3rd trap kill. That's actually almost 33% of his kills. That's what insane.
Yeah, he's keeping that stat up. Thunder's impact tricking too. Does get the first H charge. Looks like all the H charges are gone. Wow, that's great. I wonder if a Magnacon went to. Brandanda does get a C4. So, they were 1 for 2 for C4 for this round, Also getting damaged by the cap can of Tigers, too. And it's a 1v or a 3v5 right now. Oscar is going to get aggressive. They kind of have to with the situation they're put in this round. As nades come out, Macron gets damaged a little bit. He's going to take the fight. Tigers the 1 HP, but Tigers will get the pick. Oscar trades him out. 4v2. Oscar's going to just keep going. Ninetales is holding the brick door. Might be able to catch him off guard. Unable to. Messi will finish her off as Drizzle took down Oscar elsewhere just before that.
As we see AOS Aute on match point. 1 more round for them. They take it 2-0. However, Booty Bandits wants to send this game to map 3. and we're gonna get a technical, or not a technical timeout, a tactical timeout from Booty Bandits. Yeah, as good of a spot as any. They had control most of regulation. Obviously they need to win right here in order to keep on going. So there's been worse timeouts called for sure.
Yeah. You know what really hurt them? That kitchen attack. When the two players were downed at 0-0,
Oh yeah.
that's going to be the thing that bites them.
Oh, most definitely, Because if we actually recall, I believe Booty Bandits were up 6-5. So that if they won that round, that would have actually that would have been map over.
Oh no, that was when it was 5-4.
Well, no. I mean, what I'm saying is that if they won that round, they would have eventually. Obviously, butterfly effect and whatnot. But just purely going off how the rounds went after, they would have possibly been done with this map already on the map 3. However, because that unfortunate business that happened, it gets sent to overtime eventually, and now they're down. However, they are on the defense though, which we've seen time and time again actually be favored.
Yeah, Booty Bandits is 2 for 2 on their defense of Aviator games, so it's a good chance for them to at least give them another shot attacking. Because I'd say they've definitely looked better attacking on this time than they did on Cafe, despite only winning 2 rounds. Yummy is not moving.
Might be a case of the TikTok syndrome.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of players. Oh
yeah, my good buddy Toxic Coyote suffers greatly from the TikTok syndrome.
I say that's. I thought he was named like Wolf or something, like this. Or are those the same people?
Oh, you know what? It might be.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, match point. Booty Bandits on their last straw. They want to keep themselves with a sliver of a chance to make it the winner's bracket, or remain in the winner's bracket. Right here, all Aute needs is one more round, and they'll be moving on to the winner's bracket.
Yeah, and then they play some what is it? Some no-name team in winner's bracket right now.
Yeah, it's like Mutt or something.
Yeah. You see, Corsair are aggressive on the Astro window. Doesn't find anything. And we see it's going to be a over clear again. Kind of going a little bit slow. 50 seconds have already gone by, and no one's really in the map. We see Yummy take out Ranger on the other side of the map. Oh, he peeked up from the study window and was able to pick Ranger off. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, we saw Yummy try to do that earlier round, but no one was able to be caught off like that. So a minute in the round, they lost 1. Unfortunately, if you lose some health, you're not getting it back on the side of the tent on Aute.
There's some solid vault cams from Oscar. Probably not as nice as their cafe vault cams. Those are pretty spicy.
Yeah. That's the ones that we've all taken notes on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Never forget Oscar. We're never forgetting. I play you, Oscar, in any game, and you're on Valve. I know exactly where we're going. I got the latitude and the longitude all set up. No walls now, so Ace can go open that wall pretty easily. There's 3 impacts on the board if the impact players are playing close enough to stop that. Oscar is ready to take a fight. The first contact on this. It does take out Tigers. It is blinded. Gonna go back, sit and study. Hide a little bit. Jaeger's gonna rotate up red, gets a pick, and is able to get back. With still like 30 health. Fortunately, it's still fighting. It's a bit of a tough time. Valve gets a pick, just hiding in the center. Thunder makes at least the round not flawless for our Booty Bandits. And he's in another 1DX situation. Poor guy. Corsair will tag him and finish him off after he plays with his food a little bit there. And 7-7. It all ends here. Potentially. Or it doesn't.
Yeah, either AOS Aute taking this 2-0 or it's going to map 3. But it's just as I say that, we see EA take a timeout. You know, I don't know if this can be considered a Lycan timeout. You know, those are typically when teams have 6 rounds and you do not. But you know, as good a place as any. You know, no other chance to take the timeout. Might as well take it. Talk about what they want to do. They are on the defense, so in theory, as we've seen, AOS Aute should take this based on how this map has played out so far.
Yeah. I wonder. Maybe they're playing out a living library defense. Maybe Tigers is shot calling every single reinforcement and stuff for it. And they're gonna just stump Booty Bandits on this overtime match point right here. Will that happen? I don't think so, but you know, could be a crazy way for it to end.
Yeah, and then we'll leave Fantasyland and see them probably run Kitchen. Oh, look at that. No, oh wow, actually. Wow.
Living
Yeah.
library. Back kitchen. I was so close. I was so close.
Man, you know, for a second I thought you were paying them under the table.
No, it's just my caster's intuition. I know Tigers. I know how he thinks. I mean, we've already discussed. His name is James James.
Defenders,
I won't leak the
bomb
last
from
name.
being defused by attackers.
But here's a hint. It could potentially also be James.
Wow.
Anyways, stay in the kitchen. Got the zombie.
Located a bomb.
Bring the Pulse Valk again. Hopefully no C4 is used for rotates. Although it's Ranger not playing the Valk, playing the Renegade like last time. With the clutch Renegade, if you remember, downing a player to help solidify that clutch for Messi.
Yeah, if I was Booty Bandits right now and I saw Ranger on the Rooney, I'd be shivering in my boots.
Yeah, I'd be quaking, you know? I'd be Quaker Oats. Get some nice life cereal right about now. Not a really good food to eat while playing a first-person shooter, though. You know, kind of generally speaking, you gotta have 2 hands the most time when you're using like a bowl. I guess you have it resting somewhere. You can just. But we are seeing the zombie playing upstairs. Banana, who's having a great game, almost at 20, just like Oscar, also close to 20. We might be able to see them cross that threshold. You can see them both cross threshold. Oscar's aiming for toes though on the bathroom hall. Tigers can't pull out his gadget apparently, which I think it might be a little too late for a technical repost for that. So.
Man, that is really unfortunate as he is the Pulse. You know, you pick Pulse pretty much strictly for his gadget, so now he's just relegated to being a gun.
Yeah, you hate to see that. Mack Truck starts out the fire, takes out Ranger. Banana trades out Mack Truck though. So it's an even 4-4. A little over a minute left. A minute 45. Oh, they reinforce the match. Banana does get down though. I think it was the Claymore in the bathroom drone hole that Oscar plays. And he might be out of luck, honestly. Say, looks like they're thinking about like going to get him, but he's gonna get drones soon. Messi's thinking about going out to revive him, but I think they're gonna play pretty passive. Forte is being passive as well, just clearing deer. Messi's hurrying up. He's got to hurry to get. He does get drones, and he will be finished off, just bleeding out. But if not, the yummy IQ spray would have got him there too. Minute left in the round though, and he uses unleashing. Thunder will shoot Corsair in the back, and it's even up again. This is anyone's game right now. This is incredibly stressful for everyone. Messi, get the hell out of there. Cluster cars are raining down upon you, and they're going to rain down upon you again. Might be safe in that corner. Oh! spoke too soon. He is down. Tiger's gonna try and hurry up, pick him up, keep it a 3v3 gun-wise. In this last little bit, Yummy spraying from above, and the last two attackers by the China door. Tiger's sees IQ taxes him a little bit, but is able to finish him off. Thunder takes out Ace. That's case dropped outside the memo door. They're gonna have to hurry up and retrieve that. It's gonna be just going through the one door. Thunder is still gonna hide bikes. Tiger will take out Ninetales and then just all up the Yummy to keep his team alive for the 1v3. And Tigers will finish him off. No Rooney Gate kill this time.
And who needs a gadget when you have the 1.5 scope?
Yeah, some would say the UMP is the best gun in the game.
You know, I would actually argue that I've heard it is in fact the worst gun in the game. And that's from all of our old friends, Mr. Troy Canadian, or as some call him, Troy Comedian.
Have you seen my Villa clutch with Pulse? I'm just saying.
I don't think I've ever seen you clutch anything in your life.
Yeah, I clutch at pearls.
Uh-huh. But
Yeah.
no, you never clutch because you have a clutch master on your team, Hoy Hoy, or should I say, former team.
That's not funny, Sean.
I
That's not funny.
apologize. I apologize.
You should just stop. You know what? Ban Sean from casting.
You know what? I apologize. I probably jinxed myself.
Yeah. Yeah, Tigers is about to clean you up. He's about to put you in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Put you in the bathtub, and then, dry you up, kiss you goodnight. That's your season right there.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Eos Aute takes this game 2-0 as they advance to the winners bracket finals to face Muted. Booty Bandits does in fact fall down to the losers bracket, and I believe. Let me see. Do you know who they play, Parm? By any chance? Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, EA is going to be playing Muted in the winners finals. Booty Bandits is going to play Super Soakers down in the losers bracket. So those are going to be the matchups for the next few weeks. I believe the other matchups are also already set. But yeah, other than that, I think we're done here. Any final words, Parm?
Yeah.
All right, well, it appears I think Parm had a tragic accident happen right now. But yeah, so that'll be it for this week. Yeah, we'll see you later. See you next time. Have a good one.